Because what I was saying is when I came on board, you know what I'm saying, on different situations, shit is not pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's not pretty. In certain people's lives, when I came on board, it wasn't pretty. Then I come on board and break bread with you. You see? I sit down and break bread with you. I'm on the road to Damascus. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the road to going where I'm going. I sit down and break bread with you for a spell. We know people coming in and out of people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Then you changing. Now things get better. You don't see it though. You think, you know what I'm saying? Things get better. You think different. You start to get shine. You know what I'm saying? You start to think like I think. And the way I think, you know what I'm saying, is connected to, you know, because I'm connected. That's how I'm thinking, coming through that. So I'm breaking bread with you and I'm shining. Now you shining like that. You see what I'm saying? That's called elevation. Just like I got elevated. You know what I'm saying? We elevate others. You know what I'm saying? Through us, it's you become a part of something. Then, all of a sudden, you start shining, you start thinking it's you. So now you're looking at me crazy. Now you're looking at me and you want to carry the situation with me, the one who broke bread with you when you was hungry, when you ain't had nothing to eat. Now you're looking at me like it's like you over me. You know what I'm saying? And then you go and you think that you can propagate and spread it. You know what I'm saying? Off my light, off of my shine. Now you go out and you say, well, hell, I'm going to take this act on the road. I'm this. I'm choosing this. You didn't get chosen, though. You chose this. You saying okay, but you're not chosen. You choose to go out and say, well, hey, I'm going to take this thing on the road. Now you connected. But you not. Because remember, your connection was through me. I paid the price to be connected. You ain't paid the price to be connected. You didn't pay the price for the plug. You ain't paid the price for that. You didn't walk the shoes. You didn't walk the walk to be able to do that. You didn't do the 40 days and 40 trials and tribulations. You ain't get tested for it. I mean, things happen in people's lives. That's natural. That ain't what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the initiation. I'm talking about the trials and tribulations. I'm talking about this information that you did not have before I came on board. And I broke bread with you. That's the missing link. You ain't had that. But now you want to look at me with the dissectionally. You want to look at me funny now. Now you think that you the shine. You think it's you, and that's the thing. And so guess what? I gotta die for it. So in order for you to continue with your shine and for you to believe in it, you gotta cut me off. I gotta die. So that the people that you think you pollinating can live. You're gonna let the sinners in. You're going to let the other ones that don't have no knowledge in because you thinking now that you teaching them. You're going to let them in, but you got to get rid of the apostle. You got to get rid of the teacher. That's the only way, so you cut him off. So you cut me off. You know what I'm saying? You cut me off, but just like in the Kung Fu movies, before you left, you didn't get all the teachings. Because I'm still learning. We're supposed to have been building together on it. You know what I'm saying? But you want to try to take this shit and become that. It's an age-old story, man. Jesus and Judas. That was his man. We're going with the story. We ain't going whether you believe it or not. Just go with the story. You watch movies, don't you? You watch movies and you get insight from movies. Okay, read a parable and get information from a parable. What's the problem? You see what I'm saying? Same old story. Jesus and Judas, God and the devil. one had to shine, who broke bread with him and say, you my guy, or you my person, or you were my spirit, or you my soul, or whatever, you flesh, or my flesh and blood, you me, through me. But not because it's because I'm connected, not through me because I am it. It's because I'm connected and because I got the plug. So I'm checking in. You see what I'm saying? Now you don't check in no more. Now you out doing your thing. Damn, where Shorty at? Damn, where my man at? Damn, where Pete at? Where Fred at? You know what I'm saying? We was just breaking bread. Now they gone. They ain't checking in no more. You see? You're not checking in. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm still checking in. I'm checking in to the source. That's why people want to know, you know, this whole coronavirus going on. I'm checking in. Okay, if this is the plagues and this is the disease and pestilence and all this that's going on, if it was written and it's going down, shit, I'm trying to check in to find out who the elect is. That's all I want to know. Well, who's the ones that's going to come out of this? That's what my mind is right now. I'm not really, okay, if I'm going to be running around with scabs and sores and acting crazy and I got the plague and the world is falling, I can do that. But first, I want to check in this first, see what, damn, well, who the elect? Am I connected with that? Because if I can get with that, then that's all I need to know. If not, then I can go ahead and run around crazy and the plague and the sky's falling and all that. But right now, I'm trying to figure out who is that. So I'm checking in. See, you black folks got it wrong. Talking about, oh, I'm coming to the city. You got to check in with the OG. I got to check in. You going to check in and shit. You checking in to the wrong thing. You checking in to... shit, you really checking into the beast. You checking in to the blind leading the blind. You checking into a blind man. You need to be checking into the source, to the original source, through somebody that's connected to the source. You know, you got to put that phone call in, right? And if I sat down and I broke bread with you, you know what I'm saying? You don't even got this information right here about putting the phone call in. You putting the phone call, you might put the phone in to Jesus Christ. You might put the phone call into Muhammad, but they gone. Nah, man, it's those of such who are walking the planet right now. Those men of old, those who was checked in from back then, they gone. And you checking in to a null, it's null and void. The scriptures are old. The scriptures are from back then, even though you can use them for now. But I'm just letting you know the last place you will think to look is the person beside you who actually came into your life and broke bread with you. You got to kill him off. You got to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? So that you can live. So he got to die for your sins. And he got to die for the sins of your people. And then you take his position. But that's a false prophet. See, that's where your false prophets come in at. You know what I'm saying? But the further you get away from the sun, the colder it gets. Remember, it was cold before the sun came into gravitational pull. Before the gravitational pull of the sun pulled you in, it was cold. Life was cold. You ain't had no knowledge. Now you get a few sun rays. Now you say, well, are you a son? Really? Okay. All right. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So it's been many times in my life, man, where I had to take the cross so that other people could live. But they were sinners, though. You know what I'm saying? They were sinners. Instead of having, you know, somebody who is connected to the source in your life, you know what I'm saying? You want to take from that. You see that, you idolize that, you want to be that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be connected to that. You want to take from that, and you want to be that. And then you want to go out and think that you that, but you not that. You not that. You know what I'm saying? Because the plug, that's my plug. That's my plug. That's my plug. I put the work in to get that plug. You didn't. You don't get to just have a plug and get connected and you ain't put no work in. Just because you had trials and just because you had shit happen in your life, that's everybody do that. But ain't no knowledge with it. It's got to be knowledge with it. It's got to be a death and a rebirth. You ain't died. It's the second death, man. You know what I'm saying? The second death. Those are the second death. Most of y'all, you die. That's your first death. You ain't have no second death. And they try to copy it. The Skull and Bones, you know what I'm saying? The Illuminati. They try to copy it and do a symbol and symbolize it. And then, you know, you can get blessed with the riches of this world and all of that. But that ain't it. That's a carbon copy of what the real thing is. You know what I'm saying? Once again, they took the information and then they said I'm it without going through what it need to go through in order to be connected to the real thing. They stole the knowledge. They broke bread with somebody who was connected, took the knowledge, killed him off, and then set up their own shop. It was hijacked. That's Paradise Law. It got hijacked. It happens all the time. So that's what I've gone through. You know, and it hurt. It hurts. You know what I'm saying? When you sit down and you got a student and you sit down and break bread with them, and then they turn their back on you. They hijacked it. They hijacked the information. But guess what? They pass away because when I die, I rise again. I've always risen again. So yeah, I'm going to go through the death of it and lay my heart down on it and turn the other cheek. When you do it to me, I don't say nothing. I'll be like, damn, I sit like, yo, I already see. You think I don't see this? You don't think I don't see this? I'm futuristic. So I turn the other cheek. I turn the other cheek, right? And then I say, damn, you know, yeah, I got the power to, you know, the almighty power to be able to, through my knowledge, wisdom, my knowledge and my wisdom and my ritualism and all the stuff that I got that. But guess what? I'm going to take the cross for you because I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. And I'm going to let you get that. And I'm going to let you go ahead and do me. I see how you do. I'm going to let you do me. Right? I'm going to go on and climb on up. Going to let you put the nails in, let you do this and this and that to me. I'm going to live again, but I'm going to go through that ritual with you and let you do that to me and let you go back and walk. Now you walking around like you connected. Now you walking around like you got the plug. You killed the plug. You killed the plug. You killed the connection. You understand what I'm saying? And you so blind that you can't see it. You thought it was you. You thought it was you. But it wasn't you. Because you didn't go through what it took. It can be you, but you got to be chosen for that. You can't choose it. You got to be chosen for that. So yeah, it can be you, just like it was me. But you got to be chosen for it. You don't get to steal it and take it and bear false witness to it. You see, you had to kill me off to do it. You had to cut me off to do it. Because if you bring me around, then people will be like, hey, well, who is that? Yo, he got the real shine. Like, yo, who is that right there? They're going to cross you out with the Wu-Tang sword. You can't have that because you're trying to be that. So you got to cross me out. You got to put me on the cross. And guess what? I'm going to take the cross for you. I'm going to turn the other cheek. When you spat on me, you know what I'm saying? When you throwing tomatoes and throwing rocks and storm ducking, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it hurts. As I'm on my way, it don't hurt so much as because of the tomatoes and because of the stones. It hurt more because I loved you. And this is what you did to me. You see what I'm saying? That's what hurts. That's what hurts more than anything, man. It ain't the pain or what you could do to somebody. I already been through pain. You see? It was because somebody that I love and that I broke bread with and that I gave some of my anointing to, they double crossed me and led me to the cross and was there to take my place, man. You know, so that's it, man. You're not gonna hear this in church. You're not gonna get this in any book. You're not gonna read this. Nobody's gonna tell you what I'm telling you right now, right? You know how I know this information? Because I'm connected. I paid what I needed to pay for in order for this to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I did it so you wouldn't have to go through it. I didn't want to do it. I was chosen to do it. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do it, but I did though. I did. I asked for it actually, because that was the final phase of the knowledge. I wanted to take it. I went all the way with it, man. I went all the way with it. And you don't have to do that. Now, when I break bread with you, I ain't saying follow me because I'm going somewhere you can't go. But I'm saying if we break bread together, you know what I'm saying? If we break, that's another thing. People, and I'm gonna get off the horn, but people, when you break bread with them, they might go out and find some other information. They come back to you, they silent. They ain't gonna share with you that they got a little piece of bread that they may have gotten from somewhere else. I know everything. So what you can bring to me, I probably already know, but you may bring another angle to it. I welcome that. I'm saying we're supposed to be sharing information, because if I break bread with you and some information bounce off of you, it go ping, 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 it bounce off the universe, and information can come back to me through you. But when you get some information, you want to hide your shit, but you want to still sit around the campfire and learn. You still want to sit around and steal and take the information. But when you get something, you don't share nothing with me, and that information could have been meant for me to bounce back to you. Or when me and you can now bounce to somebody else and do the thing right. But you don't do that, do you? Because your job is to X me out the whole time. That's what you thinking the whole time. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the information I can, then I'm gonna kill him off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna double cross him. And when he's in, I'm gonna tell where he is. And when he's in the garden of Gethsemane, somewhere doing what it is he do as a gardener, they're gonna come get him. You see? And then we're going to take him to the cross, and I'm going to sit back and watch him get crucified. Then I'm going to walk and be as an illuminary amongst the people. I'm going to take his place. And that's not how the story ends. That's how the story goes, but that's not how the story ends, man. Because guess what? I knew what I was doing when I was walking there. That's my rite of passage. I do that. That's what I do. I take that walk, that long walk with the cross on the back, with getting spat on and getting chastised. That's what I do. So I'm going to do it. I did it for you. You know what I'm saying? I did it for you. All right. Okay, my mans. You know what I'm saying? Okay, my boss. Whoever I work for. Okay, you want to do me like that? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn the other cheek, right? I'm going to let everybody do what they do. You throw the tomatoes, throw the stone, let you stone me, let you spat on me. I got to take that long walk, that death march. I take the death march, and then I'm gonna take the cross for you, because I love you anyway. I love you anyway. No matter how you try to do me, I still love you. Even if I saw you again, my mans or my boy, whoever that did me, if I see you again, I can hug you, man. It's all good. I'm gonna still smile when I see you, because that's what I do. I still love you, man. I still love you. I still love you, no matter what. You want to kill me off? You want to steal the information? You want to take my place? You ain't put the work in for it. So it's not going to work. You got to go through the source, man. You got to go through the source. You got to be chosen for that. And I don't even know if you want that. I don't know if you was chosen to do it, that you would even want that, man. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. I didn't really ask for it like that. I was called for this. I was called for this, man. I was called for this very thing, man. To just break bread with you and give and pass the message on to you and love you. I know you're gonna fuck me. I know you're gonna fuck me over. I know you're gonna do it. You got to, because that's the story. That's the ultimate story. Somebody got to shine, somebody don't, and then that one that don't kill off the one that's got to shine and try to take their place. That's the ultimate story. That's an ill-ass motherfucking parable. Whoever came up with that, and you know where it came from, it happened. That's the original sin, baby. That's the original sin. I'm out, man. I'm off the horn.